Hi, good morning. It's Brenda, Ash, and Shoshana, back with another little talk on simple solutions in a complex world. And today we're going to talk about something very pertinent to everyone, to our lives. And it's the fact of how do we heal? Heal ourselves, heal our relationships, heal all the confusion and questions that keep coming to us. And I would say that healing is always right here. We go looking, we go running all over. Well, will this medicine heal me? Will this vitamin heal me? Will this supplement? Will this relationship heal me? What will take away whatever I'm suffering? Because deep down we know that life is not for suffering, that we're here to give, to enjoy, to celebrate, to honor each other, to honor life. We're here for we're here to participate in a different mode of being. But as many people say all the time, there's a lot that gets in the way of that attitude. Things happen that are very frightening, they're very disappointing. And what do we do right away when something happens that we wish didn't happen or wasn't right? We often, very often, either we blame someone else, and also when we do that, inherently, we're also blaming ourselves. We don't realize it sometimes, but we just have a nagging bad feeling about ourselves. Deep down, we're blaming ourselves. It's a very simple statement, but it really deserves a little time to think about how much we blame ourselves and punish ourselves in so many ways, even by becoming guilty, becoming depressed, becoming upset, by not allowing ourselves to be happy and joyful. Well, I don't deserve it. Many people will say that. I don't deserve it. There's an ongoing blame game, as they say. Blame others, blame ourselves, blame the world. There's always someone to blame. It's your fault. It happened because of you. You did it. That's like a little child, right? That's like a little 2, 3-year-old. But we continue that attitude. Blame. And then when you're blaming yourself so much unconsciously, you find many ways to make yourself pay. And others too. Certainly we make others pay, but it's very interesting. The more we make others pay, we are simultaneously making ourselves pay as well, because the way we treat others, it bounces back on us inevitably and always. That's just a simple basic truth, like a law of gravity. So a very powerful and meaningful and beautiful healing activity is to just stop blaming anyone, including yourself. Stop blaming, stop pointing the finger, stop getting out the tools of punishment, which we just automatically, well, I'll withdraw from you, or I'm going to tell somebody about that, or we're punishing others and we're punishing ourselves kind of all the time. It's very interesting and very surprising, really. Little sore throat, I'm sorry. So, see, already I apologize for having a little sore throat. Why? It happens and it comes and it goes. And that actually is the tool for healing. Boom, recognizing right away what's happening. The minute we recognize it, we've begun to stop it already. We've begun to put an end to it. Boom, we're recognizing it. It's not operating in the murkiness of life, but in the clarity. Oh, wow, look what I did. And immediately we have a moment of stopping it. And then we can go further. We can just stop it. We can say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to blame myself. I'm not going to blame someone else. I'm just going to experience what is here right now. Let me just experience it. In truth, in the deepest truth, we don't know why it happened. We can think of a million explanations. We can psychoanalyze it. We can analyze it in a million ways. But in fact, here it is, whatever the experience is. And when we stop fighting with it, when we stop rejecting it or blaming or punishing ourselves or someone else for it, space opens in our lives and we are not being so reactive to it, giving it so much energy, and it begins to dissolve. The power of it disappears. We allow life to be life. Wow, that is so wonderful when we can allow the moment to be the moment. That word allow is a beautiful word. We're letting go of all the craving to control and change and fix and judge. We're just allowing because life is that way, is happening. We allow it. It doesn't mean that we're supporting something that might seem negative or difficult or dangerous. We're allowing our experience to be as it is in that moment. And as we keep doing that, our moments and the situation inevitably changes too. As we are, so we perceive things, so we attract things, so we wrestle with things. It's okay. It's all part of a grand scheme that we really know nothing about. Let's be honest. It's so much fun to be simple and truthful and honest. We know what we know. We know our own experience of life, but we think we know everything. We're powerful, that we have the right answer, the right theories. But that takes us far away from the real healing that is now, the real change, which comes from allowing, saying, yes, thank you. Whatever comes, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to experience this. And immediately, as we respond differently, situations, people, situation, everything begins to change. Relationships, even pain in the body that we're holding in a very rigid way or some kind of sickness or limitation. When we're willing to meet with it, to allow it, to encounter it, these are all similar words. When we stop hating it and fighting it, inevitably, something quiets down and the natural healing process of life kicks into gear. There is a natural healing process of life. Life itself is healing, is nourishing, is sustaining. And healing is available every moment, everywhere. So how do we make this practical and real? How do we do this? Well, just try it. Just try it. All I say is try it. Try it, you'll like it. And if you don't like it, don't do it. But try it. Some of you will love it. It will ease up so much accumulated tension and anguish. Just allow the day to be as it is. Allow the day to be the day. By the way, when you do that, you'll get a lot of very happy surprises. When you stop pushing at it, punching at it, blaming it, oh my goodness, just allow it to be as it is. That is actually a form of love. It really is. If you allow a person to be as they are, they will feel loved. And they will become different. They will respond to that love. We all respond to real love. Everyone inevitably, to not being blamed, pushed around, judged, just to be allowed to be as we are in that moment, in that day. To be enjoyed for what we are, to be welcomed. Mm. So, as this new week comes upon us, try it. I'd love to hear how it was for you. It's an ongoing practice. It's like brushing your teeth. We do it every day. We just do it. And then as we continue to do it and see the wonderful, beautiful changes in our situation, in ourself, that's surprising and delicious. We don't want to go back to the other way. I think my feeling anyway is the only way we really learn something is through experiencing it ourselves, doing it, testing it out. See for yourself. That kind of learning goes into your flesh and bones. Speaking, 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 thinking, thinking, thinking. Clouds passing over our head. Which cloud do I like better? Which belief is better? Which is worse? It's endless. See for yourself. Experience it. Allow yourself to be without blame of yourself or someone else or anything else. Try it for one day only. Try it for 2 days. It's up to you. We're all different and we're all of us, able to heal. Thank you so much for listening. It's been great talking to you. Have a wonderful week. See you soon.